God say, another one. Another one. Y'all, I thought I was done, but God said, do another one. He wants me to share with y'all. He wants me to share with you guys that, and ladies, that you being a perfectionist, it's not going to work for you. You know, you waiting for the right moment in time, you know, when you feel like you look better, when you feel like you're at a better job, you know, when you feel like you're at a better place in your life, then you can do what you feel God is calling you to do. He's saying that's not going to work for me, baby. The thing about God is He uses broken people. He loves to use broken people. He loves to use people that are struggling, you know, struggling to survive. People that have no patience. He wants to use people that are broken, struggling, impatient. He wants to use the perfectionist. He wants to use the recovering alcoholic. He wants to use people that are in the process of healing, but are still, you know, you still don't have it together the way that you want to have it together. But God is saying, now is the time. Now is the time. Because my timing is perfect. You know why God like to use broken people is so that He can show you what He can do. Not what you can do for yourself. What He can do through you when you give Him your yes. You know, when you say yes and you choose to do what He tells you to do, even though you feel like this and like that. Even though you don't feel smart enough or wise enough or, you know, knowledgeable enough. Even though you don't feel pretty enough, you know, or wealthy enough, like, even though you feel like you need more money, even though you feel like you don't like your job, even though you feel like you don't have no friends, even though you feel like you're lonely and you don't have a significant other, He wants to use you in that state so that He can show you what His power can do. You know, what your yes can do. Your yes activates God's power in your life. God will put you in the hardest of places just to show you not how strong you are, but how strong He is. This is all He wants to do, is show you how mighty He is, how strong He is, how wise and knowledgeable and understanding He is. He will put you in the toughest of situations and bring you through it and take you out of it, bring you out, bring you through it, where you standing on the other side and you're, you know, to yourself, you're just like, I don't know how I made it through that. I don't know how. It had to be only by the grace of God. I like to think of our lives as movies, and God being the director, the producer, the photographer, the videographer. You know, He does everything for you. You are the main actor or actress in your movie, in your story, and everybody else is a co-star. And you're just acting this role out. And, you know, it has every emotion. Every emotion. You have to go through every emotion. And, you know, if it works out the way God wants it to, you play your role to the T. You play it perfectly. If you look at your life this way, you will see yourself with more value. Way more value. Way more value than you see yourself with if you didn't look at your life this way. And if you look at your life as it turning out the way that God wanted it to turn out, or the way that God wants it to turn out, you have to know it's going to end well. Because God wants only the best for his children. So he wants you to allow him to help you. If you're afraid, you have to relinquish this idea of control that you feel like you have, but you really don't have. Because God is the starter and the finisher of our fate. He is the beginner and the ender of our fate. Where our life is going to end up, how it's going to end. See, you want it to be a surprise. God said you're not supposed to be messing with sorcerers, fortune tellers, people that do tarot card. And I'm not trying to, ruin your business. But God sent me here to tell the truth. He calls that divination. There's something I was speaking to God about, how I want to be pleasantly surprised about it. I don't even want to know what's going to happen with this situation, because I've left it in his hands. Because if I don't, I'm going to be stressed out and anxious. If you are not in the present moment, you can miss your blessings. So it's important. A lot of people do this, not only with situations, but with your whole life. You got to put your whole life in God's hands, because ain't nobody else better to put your life in the hands of but God. So God needs us to be fearless, okay, and willing to accept the script that he wrote out for your life. Whether it ends good or bad, whether it ends sad or happy, whether it ends, peacefully or miserably. You're here to learn. Getting the best results out of your life is not necessarily what you think it is supposed to look like. Like, it doesn't have to involve large amounts of money. It doesn't have to. Getting the best result, getting the best outcome in your life is simply based on your obedience. Because you have to understand that God put you here not for yourself, but for him and his purpose. He created you for his purposes, not your own. And if you do your best to be obedient to what he's asking of you, that's how you get the best results, no matter how your life ends. I've said this before on Instagram, and I'm going to say it now on YouTube, which is this. My goal is not to keep up with appearances. I'm not the type of person that follows trends. I'm not the type of person that cares about name brand clothes and shoes. I've never had a pair of Jordans. Not to say I ain't want a pair. I've just never had a pair. So my goal is not to keep up with appearances. My goal here is to overcome my fears. And this is something that God has helped me to realize over the years. That keeping up with appearances is not as important as overcoming my fears. Something else I've said on Instagram before, and I'm going to say it now on YouTube, is that I don't care, about how my skin looks at this current time and any other time in my life I care a little bit, but not too much, not so much that it's going to steal away my confidence, which is really faith in God. Confidence is faith in God. Okay, this is two things I've said before on Instagram. Confidence is faith in God. Okay. Now, what I was going to say before that is that I don't care about how I look. I don't care that my teeth are gapped. I don't care that somebody told me I look like I got a lazy eye before. I don't care that my hair is so-called nappy. I don't even use that word, but you know what I mean? So y'all can understand where I'm coming from. I just don't care, but people do. So you can have a little bit of faith in God. That means you got a little bit of confidence. You can have a lot of bit of faith. You can have a lot of faith in God. Crazy faith in God. And you know what that means? That means you got a lot of confidence. You got crazy confidence. If your faith in God is out of here, your confidence is out of here. If your faith in God is like this, your faith in God measures your confidence. Truly and sincerely. And it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. It all boils down to your faith in God. And that is the measure of your confidence in real life. In real life. So the other part, what I was saying about how I don't care, I think it's sad that people care and I don't. When it comes to my appearance, because that's what people judge you off of. They judge you off of your appearance, sadly. And I think it's very sad that that's the type of world we live in. It's so shallow and just superficial, materialistic and vain. Sometimes I feel like my life is based off of the book of Ecclesiastes. But yes, so God needs us to embrace changes, making changes to what we're accustomed to what we're used to doing. He needs our yes so that he can show us his power. Because it ain't you that's going to accomplish that big vision he gave you. It's him. I really want y'all to experience the love of God like you never have before, so that you could truly know what love is, what it looks like, what it sounds like, and what it feels like. You give God your yes, and it's going to transform you as a person and also your life. We're here to learn, but not just that, we're here to bless other people. We're not here to be self-centered individuals, self-serving individuals where it's all about me, mine, I. God needs us to be a we type of person, a us type of person, because it's not all about you or me. A lot of people come across with this facade of fearlessness that's not real. It's a facade. It's an illusion. Just like confidence, a lot of people come across with this facade of confidence and it's not real. Just because you know how to dress, that doesn't make a person confident. Just because you got nice teeth and you smile a lot and laugh a lot, that doesn't mean you're confident. Just because you know how to style your hair, just because your hair looks socially acceptably nice, that doesn't mean you're confident. Just because he knows how to fight or she knows how to whoop some ass, that doesn't make them fearless. What does the Bible say? The Bible say, come out from among them and I will accept you. A lot of people are wanting the acceptance of other people and don't even have the approval of God. Chasing after the illusion in this matrix. See, it's easy for us to look like something that we are not. Oh, you look very, very confident. But are you really confident? You look really strong. I see you got the muscles. You take care of your body. You built. You know what I'm saying? You look good. But are you really strong? Oh, you like to say how you ain't afraid of nothing. But are you really fearless? You look very professional. But are you really professional? You look very intelligent. But are you really intelligent as you look? I think it's about time that people stop trying to look and sound like a thing and actually be that. Be those things. Quit trying to look and sound like those things. Quit trying to look confident. Quit trying to look like you're confident. And work on your healing and actually be confident. Quit trying to look like you're strong. Work on your healing and actually be strong. Quit trying to sound and look like you're fearless and actually be fearless. This is what God needs us to do, is stop trying to keep up with appearances and overcome our fears. Stop running from God. The enemy got a lot of people feeling like they're going to miss out on something. Like their life ain't going to be fun anymore if they follow God. So they spend their whole life running away from God. Running. The enemy done lied to a lot of people. And the truth is actually the opposite. Righteous people have more fun than wicked people. It's the truth. Don't shoot the messenger. Righteous people don't miss out on anything that wicked people are doing. We have more fun. Okay? We gain a lot more than we miss out on. And with that said, y'all, that's the end of this video. If you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one.